Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live Akashic Messages with me, Natasha. I am sorry that I'm running a little bit late. Just had a client before this, and it's just been one of those beautiful days in connecting with beautiful people. So welcome to my live. If this is your first time with me, I tend to go live every Tuesday and give Akashic messages, healings, or activations to all those that join. If you would like a message, a clearing or an activation, and this is for your life or your business or whatever it might be, I'm happy to support. If your handle is not your name, please give me at least your first name. And that would be wonderful. It's just that I go on the frequency of a name. Now, if your times have changed, you might be watching this either a little bit early or a little bit late. Either way, when you watch these or play these back, you still get healing, you still get the messages. They're there for you. So if you're wanting my attention, please put your message in capital letters. That helps me to distinguish between what is for me and what is supportive for the group. I know in our terms it's supposed to be shouting, but it's not. It just helps me to look through. So I will take us through a very short meditation, a group message, and then I'll jump into giving as many messages as I can. They are random, so I try to get through to you if I can. So let's close our eyes. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let's breathe in light. And when you exhale, release any tension, stress, or whatever you're holding on to that no longer serves. Just let it go. Release it. And let's breathe in light into our bones, our joints, our organs. Let's let go all that no longer serves. And as you exhale, you make more space to receive, whether it's love, whether it's abundance and time and wealth and health. This exhaling brings calm to the nervous system. And just scan your body looking for a space that's perhaps more dense or in pain. And breathe into that area and just collect that tension and exhale it. And as you connect in, I bring your attention to the soles of your feet, opening up those chakras and allowing that exchange of energy between you and the diamond white crystalline energy of Mother Earth. And bring that energy up through your body. And allow it to ignite, to replenish, to replace, to nurture your body. Allow it to ignite the crystalline energy already within you, amplifying your health, and from your heart, you anchor this energy completely grounding you and connecting you to Mother Earth. And in your heart space, you start to feel a beautiful golden energy starting to pulse. That energy is your divinity. That energy is you. And as it pulses, you start to feel a pulse at the center of the universe. And as you connect with that pulse, perhaps shining this golden light up through your spine and out through your crown and connecting into that energy, you start to connect to all that is, to Creator. And you start to remember that you are one with the universe and that the universe is one with you. And as you bring that energy back down into your body, allow it, both energies to flow freely. As both energies anchor into the heart, you start to remember that you are completely human and completely divine all at the same time. And let's raise our frequency to its utmost. And drop into that space of unconditional love and compassion. And I open the records, keepers of the Akashic Records, please open and allow me access to the records of this session for all those that are online and those that are yet to watch this, and create a safe and sacred space for our highest good, our healing, allowing me to give support for us all to step into our highest potential timeline. The records are now open, the records are now open, the records are now open. And the message for you today is about discernment. Now more than ever, you need to discern what information is out there and what resonates and what does not. The aspect of what makes you human is that internal GPS called your intuition. This intuition is felt not only in your heart, in your body, and in your mind. And as soon as you feel a doubt in what is being presented to you, it is important for you to go within and to see what resonates. Because right now, you are constantly choosing what frequencies you are aligning with. And this starts with the clothes you wear, the food you put in your body, the books you read, the social media you engage in, the people you surround yourself with. The environment you place yourself in are constantly bringing your frequency into alignment with what you desire or you do not. But one thing is true, is that there is a consciousness that moves with you, or that you connect to, or that you are part of, or that you involve yourself in everything that you do. So place your energy and place your time with what expands you, what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Place your energy on your healing, on your journey, on your passion, on your purpose. Place your energy in looking after yourselves and your environments and those around you. But discern what is in alignment and what is not. Because with all the healing that has been done, many things will no longer be in alignment. That is jobs, that is relationships, that is friendships, that is business partners, adventures, projects, whatever it might be. Everything is starting to realign to what you are consciously creating. So become conscious and discern what is yours, what is in alignment, and what is not. We love you always. Okay. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Viviani, if you've joined for supporting this. Yes, I'd love for you to join our subscription where we actually get to hang out and do this work together. The next actual journey that we're working on is a journey of forgiveness that's going to be coming up soon, and that's coming up, I think it's on the 15th of March in the community. We've just finished the I Am Love in Motion, and you can access that if you join the subscription. All those journeys are available to you. Okay. So I think I might need to shift my channel here just so that I can see better what is going on, so that I know what messages to give. Okay, I think we're all up and going now. Okay, so let us start. And the first person that I'm doing is Perry. Hi, Perry. I miss you, Perry. Hi, Natasha. May I have a message? Thank you. Yes, absolutely. So, Perry, as I connect into your records, what I'm feeling is that you're taking on a little bit of extra responsibility. I feel it in my jaw that's coming in. Um, they're saying don't be, it's almost like there's uncertainty in the decisions that you're making right now. And what the guides are saying is there's no mistakes, right? Whatever you choose is what needed to, is the direction you need to go in. So the question that is being asked is what excites you? Stop worrying about what people will think. Will they judge you? You know, what's good for the community. You're being led into a different direction right now. You're being guided to support in a different way. You're being guided to another area of your life that you're going to support. You've always supported those around you, no matter where you've lived, no matter where you've worked. And this is you now moving on to that next space of support or not. But you get to decide that. So it's doing what's in alignment with you, because people will never be 100% happy. So it's going to where you're being guided right now and holding true to that. And it's about putting yourself first. It doesn't mean that you're putting everybody else last. It just means you're putting them second. And that's important as you move through that. So thank you. I hope that that is supportive. I love having you in my community as well. You always give such insights when we meet in the mornings, on your evenings as well. Beautiful. Okay, next. Happy Tuesday, Joe Megan. I love Tuesdays. Okay, going to Angela. Please may I have a message from my guides, maybe how to communicate better with one of them. Yes, absolutely. So let me just connect in. So Angela, you're definitely going through an unfolding. You're going through a remembering of who you are. You're going through a remembering of your power. You're going through a remembering of alchemy, how to work with nature, how to work with people. Your intuition is absolutely activating. So, one way that you can connect with your guides is just dedicate a certain time, a certain day, and sit. What I'm seeing is light a candle, sit with a journal, or just sit in that space of quiet, perhaps do a little grounding and centering meditation. But if you do it at the same time every week in the same day, um, your guides know that that is time, right? So it's important for you to find that time for yourself, and to connect in with your guides and to listen, to see, to hear, to feel. I like to journal, and bring in those answers, as you ask that question. But it's important to be in that space of neutrality, and that's where you tend to receive those messages better. But you have been listening to your guides, and you have been stepping into your faith is what's coming up, and believing in yourself once more, because you're in the space of expansion. So, and your guides are thanking you for saying yes to this time, because it's much needed. And you're stepping into your witchy side, which is important. Okay. Hope that's supportive for you, Angela. Okay. So, Stacy. Hello, Natasha. Can you please give me a message because I've been having a lot of negative thoughts. Thank you so much. So, Stacey, as soon as I connect in, what I'm getting is you're picking up the thoughts of the ether. I don't think those thoughts are yours. So, it's almost kind of like there's a few ways that you can tackle them. Either ask the violet flame of Saint Germain to come and clear them, or what you can do is ask and say, speak to them as if they're a person, saying, you don't have space. You can give it a name. You can say, not today, Satan, whatever it is, not today. I am not listening to that. Right. So talk to those thoughts as if they were a message, as if they were a person. So that is coming in. But I think you're very empathic, and I think you're picking up those messages from the collective. They are not yours. So clear them, transmute them with the violet flame, or speak to them, because sometimes, yeah, it's not yours. Okay. Um, yeah, let that go. This is not you. Okay. I hope that that is supportive. Okay. Okay. Where are we next? Margaret. Um, I'm just writing down the name, Stacy. Margaret. Hi, Natasha. May I have an Akashic message about the form of expansion headed my way in 2026? And when will it start to come in? Grateful for, okay. So, Margaret, as soon as I was reading that, what I was getting is the new year actually really starts on the 20th of March. And I think things are going to start shifting for you then. I feel that the springtime is going to be, you're going to get renewed energy coming in. And I think that you're going to start picking up momentum. They say around June. June feels like a good month for that. It's almost like your body's preparing for that expansion right now. But it feels that, yeah, things are going to start open up in June. There's something about June that comes in, but it's you planting the seeds, and you're starting to almost kind of like now in springtime, April, you need to start actioning. They're saying do things that bring joy into your life, that are fun, that you really enjoy, things that you haven't done in a long time, that used to bring you that simple joy of just doing it. And it's like you're needing to laugh a lot more, is what I'm seeing, and that will accelerate the process for you as well. Um, yeah, you've got this, but it's kind of like, don't worry. Yeah, you're being prepared for that. But yeah, April, June, July are important months for you. Okay. I hope that that is supportive for you, Margaret. Okay, where are we next? Hi, Haley. Okay. Jeff. Hello, Natasha. I have been having trouble visualizing white light when I meditate. Any advice? Also, may I please have a message from my guides? Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting for you, Jeff, it doesn't have to be white. You could be resonating with another frequency. You could be resonating with gold. You could be resonating with green. All these colors have different frequencies. So allow whatever light needs to come through because you're starting to work with the different frequencies of the different rays. So, for example, the green rays, can be healing, Blu-ray can be protective. White holds all of these lights, but perhaps you're needing to visualize different colors. So whether they're connected to the different colors of the chakras or they change, that is important. So it's almost kind of like, in a way, release control of it needing to be white. It could be gold, it could be whatever color is needed. Ask and allow what other color needs to be connected to be connected to. Your meditation, they're saying you don't have to try so hard. It's just a space of being. And again, you're moving through this beautiful expansions phase right now. But you're letting go a lot of what's no longer serving. So it's important for you to look at things not from a place of judgment, in a place of kind of like, oh, observation is like, oh, that just happened. I wonder why, and getting curious around it, right? Which is important. But yeah, you're in the space of expansion right now, which is incredible. Okay. Um, your guides are very happy. But yeah, I think the end of this year is going to look very different to the beginning of this year. So enjoy the journey. Okay. Great. Thanks, Jeff. I hope that that is supportive for you. Okay. Please put your requests in capitals, as Lily is saying. It's important. Okay. Lead with love, coach. Hi, Yeti. I'd love a message that will resonate with me today from my guides. Thank you. Okay, let's connect into your records. Okay, so as soon as I connect into your records, there's a huge, like, your heart is expanding, but so is your mouth. So when it comes into your mouth, it's like you're needing to start sharing that knowledge, that wisdom that you have, that sharing, that teaching. All of that is coming in. You're going through this huge heart expansion. You've changed so much as well, over the last little bit. And not only that, what the guides are saying is the healing that you've done over the last 3 years is being reflected back to you in your children. So you've done a lot of the heavy lifting, and it's actually given them permission to not need to lift so heavy, but it's almost kind of like brought in a sense of credibility in your healing as well, which is important. And yeah, you're in the space of expansion right now, but you're needing, your heart is so open and your intuition is spot on. You're needing to start or continuing to speak because your words have value and they do make changes. And sometimes people might not listen to you the first time, but you're planting in those seeds that will be watered again and again and again. So absolutely, please, start talking. More videos, they're important. Okay, hope that's supportive for you. Okay, next. Hi Natasha. I feel very heavy. Oh, wait, between my solar plexus and my sacral chakra region from 5 years. Doctors didn't find any problem when. Please, can I get a scan and a clearing and a healing? Thank you. Okay, let's connect in. Okay, I'm just going to clear all of that. What I'm seeing is needing to look into Chinese medicine around your large intestine and your small intestine. And for you, it's like it's about letting go of a lot You carry a lot of ancestral. I'm just going to bring in the violet flame of Saint Germain to move into those organs and between those chakras. I calling in all ancestors as well that would like to release any burdens that they carry. It no longer needs to be carried as well. And I release the heaviness, the burden in all timelines, in all dimensions, and in all realities. It's almost kind of like we're needing to release the grudges, whether they're yours or whether they're ancestral. They need to be released, softened, let go because it's become poison. I'm just cutting the cords, the tethers, the attachments, the links, the ties to all previous people and circumstances that no longer support your journey or have lessons for you. I'm letting go of all that no longer serves. It almost feels like it's entangled there. Letting go and asking for the violet flame of Saint Germain to release all voodoo, all dark magic, any curses, any hexes, any spells, any vexes around manifesting and stepping into your power. And I ask for this to be done throughout your lineage, throughout time, throughout space. And I'm asking for the energy of Huan Yin to come in and heal what we have just released. And as the violet flame continues to clear that until it's gone, I ask for the energy, pink healing energy of Huan Yin to heal that until it's complete and restore it. This is my will, and so it is. I think you're carrying a lot of ancestral stuff. Please, 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 drink lots of water. There was a lot of releasing that happened there, and I think there was a lot of those curses. I know it got really dark there, but I think it was from previous life, and I think it was intergenerational as well, around manifesting and around stepping into your power because you are powerful. Okay, thanks for requesting that because I covered all of us as well in this group too, which is awesome. Okay, Michelle. Hi, Natasha. Could you please tell me if my guide has any messages for me? Yeah, absolutely. Michelle, I think it almost feels like there's an expansive, and I just want to, smile. You bring so much joy to people. It's finding that excitement and that joy within yourself, right? It's like yeah, your energy is naturally light and expansive. It's about, yeah, stepping into remembering the joy that you already are, the joy that you bring to others, and stepping into really things that bring you joy. And if things feel heavy, they're not for you, right? If it's healing, that needs to have been done within you, do it from a place of curiosity because you're also releasing, you're shedding, you're shredding. As one of a good friend of mine says, you're shredding a lot of stuff that's not yours. Just let go of the weight, let go of the heaviness, and step into that lightness again that you already are. Life's a game. Enjoy it, play it. You're the main character in this lifetime. So become conscious of what it is that you're creating. You've so got this. Okay. Hope that that is supportive for you as well. Thank you. Okay, where are we next? Okay, Fox Mama. Okay, this is not in capitals, but I've been drawn to do this. Hi, Natasha from Canada. Can you let me know what is the cause of my right hip joint pain? Is it tied to a past life? And may I receive a clearing and a healing, please? Okay, so I'm feeling that that is really about a direction that you're not needing to go through. You're not wanting to move through that. It is absolutely imperative that you start moving your life forward. Yes, it has activated from a past life. I see you falling off a horse and breaking that hip, but I also think it was activated by look at the shoes that you are wearing. There's something that is taking your alignment out. But on a mental, emotional level, is like you're not wanting to keep walking the path that you're walking right now. So choose the direction you're wanting to go in. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. It's you living your purpose now and stepping into that. And that's what is important. Okay. That's important. Thank you. Jolie, hello, Natasha. Can I please have a message? I also miss you in the mornings. We're going to start our next 21 days of forgiveness is coming up soon. So, and I think it's Sunday, the 14th. So let's connect into your records. Okay, so as I connect into your records, like I'm feeling kind of like your crown is opening up to deeper levels of communication with your guides and with your ancestors. Um, and it's also connecting in with various angels. So you're going to start working, if you haven't already, with different energies that are coming into your field as you move in. Again, you're a natural healer, you're a natural a teacher, you're a natural. I see you writing books. And perhaps it's all the journals that when you journal, you've already got a book that is written in there about your journey that might help a lot of other people as well. And for you, there's a possibility of you teaching as well, and there's no difference between you and I in what it is that we're doing. But it's important for you to start becoming confident in the knowledge, the healing that you've acquired. Yes, healing is a lifelong journey, but yeah, things are going to start unfolding. This temporary phase that you're in will start to shift. I think it will be in full blow, like kind of like June, July. So don't rush anything right now. It's you'll know when the divine timing gets into alignment. Okay, that's important. But yeah, you're exactly in the right place. Don't rush things, and you're definitely moving into expansion. Thank you, Julie. I hope that that is supportive as well. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Oh, thank you for putting that in capital letters. I feel like I cheated the system. Margaret from Canada. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Haley. Okay, hi, Natasha. In this lifetime, there has always been money blockages. One step forward, two steps back. Does that go back to lives or future lives? Can you please clear this for me as this has become a real setback? Yes, absolutely. Let's connect into that, Haley. So thanks for asking for all of that. Okay, so let's connect in. So it feels like in your lineage that there was a lot of abundance and it was all lost. And so you're moving through, yes, you can create it, but it's the holding on to it that is, and there's an ancestor of yours that was like, can't hold on to it. It became very much a it's like it's not the making money, it's the holding on to it. So let's shift that quickly in this because yeah, there's an ancestor of yours that made an oath or a vow to not hold on to the responsibility of having money and what it comes with. So I'm calling in the violet flame of Saint Germain and I'm calling in all the ancestors. And again, we're in group, so I'm bringing in all our ancestors. And I'm asking to cleanse, clear, release, dissolve, and transmute anything and everything that we hold around manifesting abundance. And this is financial, this is health, this is wealth, this is love, this is time. bringing in this prosperity in all of these, bringing in an abundance of health, wealth, happiness, joy, and love. And I ask to cleanse, clear, release, dissolve, and transmute anything that would block, hinder, or stop that on all chakras, in all meridians, in all belief systems. I ask to cleanse, clear, release, dissolve, and transmute all frequencies of not being able to hold on to money, clearing the frequencies of any blocks, any sabotage, internal, external, conscious, unconscious, in all timelines, in all dimensions, and in all realities. I ask to clear this from a DNA, an RNA, from a lineage and a bloodline perspective. This is my will, and so it is. Okay, the guides are saying, if money was a person, start investigating your relationship with that person. How do you feel towards them? How do you treat them? And then start looking at that from a frequency. Okay. So yes, absolutely clearing the frequency of having money. Because remember, the fear of success and the fear of failure are two sides of the same coin. So let's move through that, right? Okay. Let's connect in. Lily. Hello, Natasha. Blessing to you and your family. What do I most need to understand to release right now so that I can move forward clearly and take my next aligned steps? That's a very good question. Okay, you need to release the fear that you are unsupported, right? The universe has got your back. It's never let you down, and it's not going to start now. So it's time. You know, you usually know, and you do know now when is the right time to move. You know, as soon as that divine timing hits, it's almost like I'm seeing like it's a clock that's ticking that. And as soon as that dial comes in, almost like a safe, you know, you've got one more turn that when it clicks, everything's going to click in and it's going to open. So it's divine timing, right? And so let go that you're not supported, let go of needing to rush, let go of, um, they're saying old constructs. And you got to start trusting in that inner guidance. You'll know when the time is right, but you're being prepared for it. Each healing that you do brings a click closer to that safe that's being opened, and then you're going to completely open it. And it's just timing, all in divine timing. Everything is clicking into place. Don't you worry about that. Okay. Okay, let's go next. Okay, honey. Hi, I'm Honey Panchal. Where am I in my spiritual journey and how can I connect with my guides? I feel confused. Any messages from the guides? Okay. So, honey, you're confused because you're doubting the guides. Your ego is having a conversation with the guides. What they're saying is the more you receive, the more you trust, the more you will get, right? Because the guides are showing you messages in synchronicities, whether it's numbers, whether it's, you know, songs, whether it's feathers, whether it's pennies, whatever it is. The guides are sending you messages, but you're doubting the messages. So the more you trust, the more you will get. And that is important. You are in a remembrance part of your spiritual journey. None of your teachers will teach you anything. We're just here to remind you of what you already know. And it really is about finding your joy and expansion. But what they're saying is stop doubting yourself. Stop giving your power over to other people to validate what you already feel because the messages, your ideas are valid and they are important and they are for you. So they're saying stop giving your power away by, somebody else's intuition is more than yours. It's not. You know exactly how you work. So you're learning where you are in your journey is trusting in your gifts and your abilities right now. Okay. I hope that that is supportive for you as well. Yeah, so I'm just reading that the ancestral burden curses, like that's released, that includes that will support your family as well. Okay. Michelle, hi Natasha, could you please tell me if my guides have any messages for me? Let me just see. I'm not too sure if I've done you, Michelle. Okay, I'm getting that I need to give you a message anyway. So, Michelle, I'm feeling it in my throat. Your throat chakra is opening up right now as well, right? So sometimes the hard, honest truth is what's going to be coming out, and that's what is needed, okay? You need to release yourself from the outcome. You need to know that people need to be responsible for their own emotions. When you're speaking, speak from a place of love and compassion and understanding, right? But it's also, so there's a difference between being, kind, and there's a difference between being nice, right? Being nice is you're nice to people. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's lovely. You say yes to everything. Being nice to people is telling them, hey, you know, you have something on your face that you need to kind of like remove because people are going to look at you in a funny way. Instead of like being nice as you just ignore them and you don't tell the person, which is sometimes it's not nice at all. So it's almost kind of like there's a difference between being kind and being nice. And sometimes when we have to say tough things, we're actually being kind. As long as you do it from a place of love and compassion with that intention, that is important. Okay. So that's important. I hope that that is supportive for you as well. Okay, let's see. Okay, do I have a soul contract with my client who will seek my help and when I find my career path? And is there an opportunity for international travel coming up soon, please? Okay, Zendaya, so we have contracts with all our clients. Just as I have contracts with all of you, you have contracts with me in the way that I can support you. So when we reach a certain vibrational frequency, the clients will find you. You hear that saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. What happens is the student actually raises its frequency and then and matches that teacher. It's the same with our clients, right? And absolutely, you just need to step into that path, right? And say yes to it. So, international travel, it's feeling a little bit less right now with what is happening around the world, but that's not to say it's not going to happen. But it's almost kind of like things need to calm down a little bit before we start traveling, is what I am getting right now. But we're all being placed where we need to be. And that's not to say that opportunities won't show up for you. Okay, that is important. Thank you. I hope that that's supportive. Okay, Rhonda. Hello, Natasha. May I please receive a future health message, please? Thank you. Yes, let's connect into that. That's a great way of putting that. Okay, so the future health message is around food. So there's a way that you can alchemize your food by blessing it. We used to pray, or you can pray for it, or you can Reiki cleanse it as well, or activate it. So release, because by the time our food gets to our table, it's been touched by so many people. There's been a lot of energy imprints in our food, and that's why blessing the food and prayer or saying thank you is important. So what they're saying is there's a big aspect of food, growing your own food as well. There's a few people in your life that don't expand you as well. You're kind of outgrowing the situations that you are in, and that's okay. Know that it's not good, it's not bad, it's just change. And that is important. So it's growing with those changes is important. Okay, Rhonda, and yeah, it's you're in a good space. but you're in the space again of expansion. But when it starts to your health, absolutely have a look. Something to do with food, something around the thyroid as well, bringing that into balance too. Okay, but I don't feel any big worries at all, or I'm not getting any warning signs either. Okay. Okay, Tanya, let's see here. Hi, Natasha. I feel subconsciously blocked to connect and visualize. Please, may I ask for a scan and a clearing? Yes, absolutely, Tanya. Let's connect in. Oh, yeah, I definitely. It's almost like there's a cloud that's there. Let's just bring that in. And it's almost like you don't want to see or you're afraid. Okay, let me just, your channel is a little bit, I'm just bringing in the violet fire, just bringing it into your crown. Oh, into your third eye. I'm just clearing the third eye on the outside as well. Bringing in clarity. I'm releasing the veils of perception, deception, manipulation, of cloudiness. And I'm just bringing that in to your throat, your chest, your heart. Yeah, just reaffirming the connection between your heart and your mind. And just clearing the channel all the way down your gut as well, just clearing, connecting your gut, your heart, and your third eye, your three centers of intuition. And I'm just bringing that, oh, it feels very cloudy. Okay, then I'm bringing those channels down and I'm opening up your chakras on the soles of your feet and allowing that exchange of energy. Okay. Okay, all systems. I'm asking to increase and maximize the health of all systems in all timelines, in all dimensions, and in all realities. I'm asking to elevate your chakra system to its optimum health, clear your meridians, increase and maximize your energetic frequencies and your field in all timelines, in all dimensions, in all realities. And I ask to activate clarity. This is my will, and so it is. Take a deep breath and exhale. Okay, thank you. Thank you for asking that because it also supported the group as well. Okay, let's see, who do we connect to next? Okay, let's connect in just to see where we are. Lily, I've done. Haley, IT services. Thank you so much for this healing. Absolutely. Okay, so Lindsay, hi Natasha, I would love a message. What is that I most need to hear at this time? How do I proceed, especially having to do with my family and healing? Thank you. Healing permission accepted too. Okay, thank you. Lindsay, like for your family, when you're wanting to send out, it's almost kind of like what I'm seeing is Reiki healing. So it's almost like filling yourself up first and giving from expansion. And remember, when we do healing for ourselves, we heal the 7 generations before and the 7 generations afterwards. What I am seeing is a young boy, and I'm just trying to see. I'm just going to bring in light to this young boy. And it's almost like it feels like there is an attachment there that I'm just going to bring in. He feels very sad. And it feels like he's in the spirit world. So I don't know if there's an attachment to somebody in there, but I'm asking for his family to come and fetch him. And I'm seeing a mother and a young girl coming in to fetch him. Okay, and he says, thank you for letting him be part of your family for a little bit. But he needs to go now. He's found his mum. So I'm just connecting those cords, that energy, and I'm bringing in healing because it's connected into a sadness within you. So I'm just bringing in healing for that. And it almost feels like it's connected into your liver, actually. So I'm just going to release that with grace. And I'm bringing in a violet fire into your body just to release any of those frequencies that might remain. And I'm asking for healing and restoring and gratitude. Okay, take a deep breath. I hope that that feels helpful. It wasn't where I was thinking that would go, but that's okay. That's fine as well. Okay, so let's see, where are we next? Okay, Justine. Hi, Natasha. Could I have a message about my progress and sleep attacks, please? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so what I'm feeling is it's coming in from the extra pressures that you have taken on, Justine. I feel that there is quite a lot that you're processing at night. That's why your sleep is getting kind of like hijacked at the moment. Um, it's almost like it feels like you need to exert quite a bit of energy as well. Before you go to sleep. When you're sleeping is when your brain is kind of like processing and you're in your quiet time. Otherwise, you're quite busy throughout the day. So let's just clear. The other thing that's also happening is your future self is coming to visit you, and you're getting quite a lot of downloads as well. So between that, there is quite a lot that is there. That you're going through, that you're processing, that you're letting go of right now, and that you're integrating. So that is quite important. Okay. So I'm just bringing in healing and adjusting because it feels like you're like just bringing your whole system into harmony and bringing in calm into your nervous system. Just breathe that. Yeah, release the tension from the jaw, the shoulders. Okay, you're needing to find a different night routine. Um, Perhaps write down everything that you'd like to release from the day. And if your sleep is being used, if there's something that you're wanting to figure out, um, please just ask the question before you go to sleep so that you focus that energy into supporting you. Okay. And that's completely important. Okay. Excellent. Next, Mapu. Hi, Natasha. It's Mapu. Blessings. Oh, so good to see you. Would love a message from my helpers and guides about my heart health and Chile travel in the future. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what I'm feeling around in your heart has to do with stress. So you're taking on extra stresses is actually what is happening is it's less about your heart, but what's happening is you're taking in a lot of the stress into your ribs and into your cage, so you're not able to breathe everything in completely, right? Your guides and your helpers are helping you right now. Your heart, so like it's less stress, more doing things of what bring you joy and expansion. Stop worrying. That's not supporting you at all. The trip to Chile, I'm feeling is coming up. That April, it's coming in. I feel that there's a couple of windows that will open for you. And it doesn't feel like this April, but next April that it feels like. But there's also an opportunity to visit in July or September. That is not clear yet. to me as well. But there's definitely that space of visiting Chile. Um, and it feels like there's two visits, and I feel that there might be an intern trip that you might connect you to Italy, or there's something about Italy that is coming up for you. That is important, whether it's family or friends that you need to connect to there, but that's coming in for you as well. But yeah, it's the heart is all related to stress and heaviness, and it's to do with the changes that are also happening at work. Don't worry, your guides have always helped you and supported you. They're not going to drop you now. Okay, so have faith. Creator's got your back. Okay, that's important for you to know. Okay, Mapua, I hope that that is supportive for you, and I'm sending you a big hug. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Okay. Okay, let's just see if Hi, Carl. If I have missed you, please place your message at the bottom of the chat. I know we're running out of time and I want to try and get as many people as I can. I think I've gotten through most people. Okay, Carl. Hi, Natasha. I'm late. You're not late. The time has changed. I think in the US and in Canada, we have not changed our times here. We change our times change at the end of the month. So you're not late. You're exactly where you need to be, Carl. The message from your guides that's coming in right now is have faith. You need to believe. You only half believe. And it's not even a believe. You need to start to know, embody what you're wanting to create, embody the highest potentiality of who you are. You need to embody what you're trying to create because everything works on frequency resonance. Okay. So, what does it feel like in your body when you have that deal? Respond to life as if all the deals that are for you are falling into place, right? Know that everything is happening as it needs to be, everything is unfolding, but approach life like you're winning all the time. Okay, it is important for you to hold that resonant frequency because that is what you're going to start magnetizing towards you. Okay, so that is important. Okay, that is important. I hope that that is supportive for you. Okay, yeah, you've got this, Carl. Just believe, 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 believe. Not here, but in your body. It's coming through. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Fox Mama, I wear running shoes. So sometimes it's the type of running shoes. You might need to switch them out. Running shoes are good. Okay, but you need to switch them out. Okay. Inner light, Natasha, may I have messages from my guides and my higher self? Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Okay, you need to stop overthinking things. You think too much. You can't think your way through things. You need to feel your way through things. And that's important. Your head and your heart are disconnected. Okay. You need to like, there's like, you can't, it's like they both need to work together. Your head and your heart is so important. Thanks, Samar, that's helping. Yeah, absolutely. It's yeah, you've got to feel your way through things, okay? Um, so it's important. You've got this. Let go of the fear, is what they're saying. Don't worry. Worry gives energy to things that you don't want, okay? Rather focus your energy on things that you do want, okay? It's important, okay? I hope that that is supportive for you, Samar. Okay, two. I'm going to go do Joe Megan and then I'm going to do Sneha. Okay, so Joe Megan, hi Natasha, happy Tuesday. Would love a clearing and any messages that you receive from me. Okay, so it's funny, I'm getting asked to clear you from the bottom and from the top. And I'm bringing all this energy into your heart space and reconnecting everything. Okay, there's a disconnection. So I'm bringing in that your guides are wanting you to remember that you are heaven and earth experiencing itself within your physical form. Okay, you need to remember the power that you already are. Okay, you are complete director of your life. So start creating that, navigate that in the way that you want to see it. And this is important. Okay, you have the power to do all of that. It's in utmost importance that you step into it consciously. Okay, you've got this. You lack nothing, and it's all coming towards you. Live as if life, you're the luckiest person on this earth, and you're starting to manifest that. And your manifesting is amplified. And what's happening is things are manifesting a lot faster for you. So when you have that clarity, you shoot your arrow, and everything else that's not in alignment with the direction you're going in will fall away. And that's okay. Let it. Okay. It's important. And your guides are sending you so much love. Okay. But that energy needed to be cleared. There was a disconnect between your head and your heart, or between your feet and your head. So your roots and your crown, it was disconnected. So I needed to just reconnect all of that together for you. Thank you for asking for that. Okay, Sneha. Hi, happy Women's Day. Message from higher self on light language. Okay, so what I'm getting for you as well, there's various levels of light language, which you know already. So you, as you do your healing, as you do your expansion, um, it's almost like you're needing to give yourself a light language treatment, because it's about releasing the blocks from your crown so that you connect to other frequencies of light language. And what happens is when you work with light language with different people, because you have access to the various frequencies of light language, you'll be able to meet them where they're at. Okay, and then that resonance, and I know light language works on various layers, we don't need to understand it, but it's still the sound frequency that is connected. And you're going to start meeting people that will stretch you into other dimensions. So it's almost like you're needing to channel your next activation so that you can support others more. It's almost like a self-treatment needs to come in there as well. But you're reaching different layers of light language right now that are starting to present themselves. And sometimes it's not only spoken, but I'm seeing you drawing, and I'm also seeing a singing aspect of it. And then I'm seeing it's there's a journaling aspect that gets translated, and that sometimes feels harder with the flow because there's so much information and that bottlenecks it. But it's almost kind of like it's imprinted. So it's quite interesting. Allow it to flow through the chakras in your hands as well. And anchor light language onto the planet through the soles of your feet. So you've become a complete conduit for a funnel to receiving that information. Okay. Super important. Okay. I hope that that is supportive. Thank you all for allowing me to be of service in this way. I'd love for you to join our community. Um, we have such an amazing group that gets together. There's going to be a coffee catch up coming up soon, and then we start our next 21-day journey in the group on the 14th of March. It's a forgiveness journey, but joining the community gives you access to all the other communities that are available. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you same time, same place next week. Love you all. See you all very, very soon.